Hi and welcome to another YouTube video. In today's video, I kind of want to give you a little life update, and I've never done a video like this before, but I kind of was gone for a little less than 2 months, which hopefully also will never happen again, but I kind of thought I just wanted to give an explanation for where I've been. I wanted to give you a life update, and also I kind of wanted to recap my year 2021 and kind of give a look out into 2022, things that I've planned, goals that I've set for myself, and just like what my plans are. And I hope you're down for just sitting down with my face. I hope you can live with this and just talk for a second. So where have I been for the last 2 months? In short, I have completed my bachelor's thesis and I've handed it in, which is a huge success for me, and I feel so free now, even though I still don't want to go out and like into the world because we're still like living in a dangerous situation at the moment. But I still like just like time-wise and from the inside I feel so much more free, which is such a nice feeling, and I'm like so enthusiastic. Even though like after I've handed it in, I couldn't really celebrate because there was like a little mess up in the title, which was totally my fault. I changed the word metacognition to meta memory, or the other way around. So I was really anxious the 2 days after, but now it got accepted and changed, and I'm feeling like so like ecstatic now. But it was like the entirety of 2021 I was kind of like working on the bachelor's thesis, like first planning the study, then doing the study, then we were planning the follow-up study, and then conducting the study, and then collecting the data. And so first I thought that in 2021 I would have to take a longer break to focus on uni and finishing it all up. Thankfully I didn't have to do that only at the end of 2021, because I just realized that doing YouTube gave me so much more energy than it took me, because I love doing this so much. But then in the end it all got very overwhelming, with like taking care of myself and the household, then also taking care of other uni stuff, doing and writing the bachelor's thesis. Then Christmas was coming up, and because I don't really have an income, I didn't want to like buy stuff, but I wanted to make stuff myself, which as a creative person is just like the way that I show love and appreciation. So I thought that was a good idea, but it was not a good idea workload wise, and also I didn't want to ghost all of my friends and family and all of the people that are important in my life again, like I do every time that I start to feel overwhelmed and struggle. So I just I don't know, I just tried to do everything and I couldn't get anything of those things. Like I was just suddenly struggling in all of those departments, so I had to drop the only things of those that I had control over, which sadly was like my self-care and my creative expression, which is like mainly videos, doing streams, which I so love, but I just couldn't do time-wise because all of the other things had set deadlines. But I missed it so much, and it was such a miserable time. Like I thought I would be fine because I basically took my creativity, put it in a box and hid it away between like 2015 and 2019, when I had like a very academic focus in my mind, and I focused all of my ambitions on my like academic prowess and stuff. But yeah, I was miserable back then, but it kind of was like a build-up, and so I thought like going back to that way of living for 1 or 2 months can't be that bad if I did it for 2 years, for 4 years even. I was wrong. It was very miserable, but now I am even more grateful to be back and here and doing videos, doing streams, and also like getting to be creative again in so many different ways. And I can't wait to see what we're going to create over the year 2022. I can't wait to see like which kind of new skills I'm going to build, what kind of new things we're going to get from The Sims and The Sims team, what kind of packs we're going to get, if we get any information or announcements for The Sims 5. And yeah, I'm just excited for everything to come. And so yeah, thank you so much for being patient with me and staying subscribed to my channel even though I was gone for 2 months. Yeah, let's have a great 2022. 2022 together, which is a good segue, I would say. So what do I kind of want to do or to achieve in 2022? First, let's talk about YouTube, because I'm here on YouTube. So first off, I really want to get better in building in The Sims. I really want to kind of produce more regular videos, but also take more times with the builds at the same time, now that I don't also have to focus on uni. I really want to get better at decorating interiors, but I also want to improve my exterior game, and just like be more creative with the builds that I come up with, and I hope that's going to succeed. And yeah, I also want to get a little bit better at gameplay. Over on Twitch, we're playing the 100 Baby Challenge. We just did episode 1, and I'm kind of thinking of either doing maybe something like a bot channel where I can upload them, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit too early to kind of like split up into 2 channels. So I think what I'll do is I'll edit the 100 Baby Challenge down into like 20-25 minute episodes and then upload them here to YouTube as well. If you were interested in seeing me play the 100 Baby Challenge, please let me know in the comments. But if I realize that people are not really interested in seeing me do gameplay and just focus on building, I am totally down for that as well. Then I'm going to keep the gameplay stuff over on Twitch, and I'm just going to build and do some drawings here and there on YouTube, and I think that's going to work out just fine as well. So yeah, and number wise, the kind of like only goal that I have in my head that I think would be cool would be like within this year to double the number of subscribers. I know that's ambitious, but I kind of think that 5,000 subscribers would be so cool, and I am definitely going to work really, really hard this year to try and achieve it. And then the rest is just luck, and if the luck isn't there, that's fine too. But yeah, I kind of just wanted some kind of number goal too, and I know that in 2021, my goal was like when we got to like New Year's stuff between 2020 and 2022, I was at 300 subscribers, and my goal for 2021 was to reach 1,000 subscribers, which was ambitious at the time too, but we more than doubled that and ended up with 2,500 subscribers at the end of 2021, which still blows me away, and I'm so thankful and grateful for, and I hope you all know that. And so yeah, thank you so much to everyone who clicked that little subscribe button. And so yeah, I'm so excited to see how 2022 is going to go. I really want to focus on my creative expression in 2022. I kind of want to do all of the things that I've always wanted to do, all of the skills that I always wanted to build, but I never really found the time to. I just want to do that now in 2022, and just like don't care if anyone thinks that kind of hobby is weird or what I did with it was weird, but I just want to do it. So kind of things that I want to do is, as I already said, get better at building, but I also want to really improve my art skills. I want to get into animation, just like basic level animation, which is also going to help me kind of draw the same character over and over again in different expression and still have them recognizable as the same character, which I think is a really important skill that I don't really possess yet, and I really want to work on that. Another thing that I really want to get into is sewing. So ever since I've been a little child, I really wanted to get into sewing, and I wanted to own a corset, but I've always been too nervous to buy a corset, like a medieval corset, because that's like a very niche thing to buy and own, and I was a little bit too socially anxious to actually go and buy one. So I thought I'd just make it myself, and the progress so far is actually looking kind of cool. I can show you a picture, and I'm also going to show you like a few of the pictures that I did like art wise in 2021, so that you can kind of see the progress, which was very fun for me to look at as as well. I also want to really get back into writing. I have never as a teenager written fanfiction, but all of the people that I know that write and are into fanfiction really seem like my kind of people. So I kind of want to give it a try to get back into writing, as well as continuing like the world for the little D&D game that I run. So yeah, and two other goals that I've set for myself for 2022 that are kind of related. On the one hand, that I really want to go through my wardrobe and first of all invest less in fast fashion, because I recently looked up a lot of like fast fashions and problems that come with it. So that kind of goes back to the point that I want to learn and improve on sewing, that I want to make more of my clothing myself and also like have them fit me well, and my new body, because I like now am at a healthy weight after recovering from ED, and so yeah, I kind of want to throw out all of those old clothes that are in these like very small sizes like XS and like child sizes as well, because some of them hold so much sentimental value that I couldn't like get rid of them yet, but every time that I look at them, like I get really sad that I don't fit in them anymore, and it's really bad for my mental health. So I decided to go through my wardrobe and like get rid of all of those clothes that I feel like are bad for me, and I want to either donate them to the Red Cross for someone who can't afford clothes to kind of get them, or if they have holes in them or something, I'm just going to use them as fabric to make my own clothes, and yeah, that's something that I think is going to be very, very good for me, and the goal that I've set for myself for 2022 that is kind of related to that is that so far in 2022 every day I've been playing Just Dance, and I've been really struggling with like maintaining physical health, even now that I am at a healthy weight, because I just like I faint very easily just because I've been like malnourished for like a few years in like a developmental phase of my body and yeah, I like usually after doing sports, I faint very easily. I feel miserable. But one thing that I always loved doing was dancing, and so I just got Just Dance, and I got it for Christmas from my lovely mother, which was like an awesome gift. And so now in 2022, I've been doing it every day, and I've really been seeing the constant improvements in my scores. But I'm also like feeling the improvements of like moving so much, because like once I start I really can't stop. I'm just doing one song after another, and I like have really, really long dance sessions that are very intense on my body, but I haven't fainted from them yet, and I hope I won't. So that just makes me feel so much stronger about my body. Like I feel so much stronger physically and mentally because of that, which makes me so happy. And then just like dancing itself releases so many like endorphins and serotonin. So yeah, that are also two goals that I've set for myself for 2022, that I really hope that I will be able to stick to, because I really feel like they are going to be very, very good for myself. So I'm going to like take you along for the journey as well on like the whole wardrobe process. I hope you're going to like that. I think I'm going to post about it over on Twitter. Just getting all of that stuff out, and even though I'm not going to have that many clothes left afterwards, I don't need that many clothes. I can wear them over and over again, and I can make my own clothes. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. Lots of fun plans. I hope that you all will have an amazing and super interesting kind of 2022 as well. Yeah, love you all, feel hugged, and bye, see you soon.